might as well get it out there so more people can laugh on my behalf. And I did not mean to make that rhyme. Hey, it's your friend Katie Fortune. Welcome to Motivation Moment. And today I am going to tell you probably one of the most embarrassing stories that's ever happened to me. Okay? Now, why would I do that? You might ask. Well, okay. I wasn't going to tell this story because I was going to take this story to my grave. That's how embarrassing it was. Still is. It's still hard. Okay, I'm going to tell you the story, and I don't know. Why I'm telling it is because I told a few people, and it made them laugh so hard that I thought, you know what? If this story can make someone laugh like that, I might as well get it out there so more people can laugh on my behalf. And I did not mean to make that rhyme. But here we go. So, a week ago, I was up at UW Stout teaching. And I got up there around like 9 a.m. and it just started snowing. And I didn't even really watch the weather, but I knew it was supposed to snow a long time. Well, here's the deal. It snowed all day. And in my late class, a student came in and said, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm a few minutes late. My car was frozen shut." And I'm like, oh no, my car's gonna be frozen shut. Like, I just knew this, right? So I was like, okay, leave class a little bit early just to start the car and then go back in because I have remote start. No big deal. I did that as I'm walking out of class, and I told everyone to get going early because the roads were bad. So, and I have a late class. I get done at 8 p.m. So I'm walking out in the dark, start my car, put my keys in my pocket, and walk to the car. And I see my car is covered in snow, and like, I mean inches of snow. And it's really light and fluffy, if anyone knows that. That stuff packs really nice on the ground, so it makes it very slippery. Yeah, it's cute and fluffy, but it's not fun to drive in. So I also had my gloves in the car, because that's what smart people do. Not. So I grabbed like my hand like this, and I started scraping the snow off to see what was under the snow. Well, it was a layer of ice. And I was like, oh no. So what I do, I grab my door handle and try to pull. It didn't open. I was like, no. Okay, so this goes on for a while. I wipe off all my doors, everything around. Like, I start scraping around my door. I even take a key and go around my door frame. I didn't check the back door though. That is the one I did not check. Like the way back. I have a hatchback. So I'm going around and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So I was like frustrated. I was exhausted, mind you. I had went to the gym earlier that day, I think I did. I don't remember. I was up early, really early. So I was well over 12 plus hours of being awake and doing things, working really hard. Yeah, it was 8 p.m. So it was like 14 hours at least had been up. Was exhausted, had an hour and a half drive home. So I wasn't really having it. So I'm out there for like 10 minutes. I'm talking to my husband, and then I call my dad and and they give me some ideas. And I go back inside to get like a cup of warm water, just because hopefully that would have been, because my car had been running out for 10 minutes. And I'm like, it's got to be opened. Like, what is going on? It's not that cold out, like that it would stay frozen like that. So I go back inside, I drop off all my bags because I had like a billion bags. There's a couple students in the class still. I'm like, yeah, car door's frozen. Go get warm water, go back out, slowly start dumping it around the car door. And I'm like, first I say, Katie, this is stupid because what if it just freezes quickly? And then the second I think about that, I go, oh my God, you idiot. Did you unlock your car door? I pull my keys out, click, click, unlock, unlock. Door opens. I literally cannot make this up. I was fighting to get my car open for over 15 minutes, and all that it was locked. Yeah. It was locked the whole time. Now, mind you, there was a sheet of ice over it, so that's where my brain went. But it was locked the whole time. I can't make this up. I hope you're laughing at this point. So then I call my husband back and I tell him, and he's super kind about it because he knows how tired I am. And he's like, I just want you home safe. Please just get home safe. And I'm sure he's laughing at me, by the way. He should be. And then I call my dad back and I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, did you get in? I said, yeah. It would really help if someone would unlock the door. And he sits there for a second. He's like, no. And I'm like, yeah. And then he starts laughing and making fun of me. And then he walks into the room to tell my mom. So then I had to tell my mom. And my mom laughed so hard, I thought she was going to pee her pants. And she laughed for like 10 minutes at me. And then the next morning, that little jackwagon, love her to death, calls back. Both of them do, by the way. They're both jackwagons, my dad and my mom. They call back and say, hey, Kate, make sure you unlock your car door today. Yeah, funny. I'm like, good one. I know. So that is one of the most embarrassing things that has ever happened to me. I was fighting with this door, and the worst part is my car's dirty right now. And so you can see the handprints of me like pushing around the car door to try to break up the ice that wasn't there. Yeah. So I just want you to know, if anyone's ever done really embarrassing things, you're not alone, my friend. And I hope this embarrassing story made your day. I just can't. I was so tired. I couldn't even get mad. I just got in the car and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going home. Yeah. So, moral of the story, I guess all you gotta do is laugh. Laugh at yourself when you make huge mistakes and embarrassing mistakes. And we all have done it. So I hope this story made you laugh a little and hopefully made your day. Because it still pains me to tell it, but the reaction I get from people that actually hear me tell them in person is kind of gold. I have not had one person not laugh so hard I thought that they were going to pee their pants at me. And that's okay. I'm here for that. So I hope you have an amazing day. As always, less hate. Let's go motivate and get out there. And just be sure to unlock your car doors if you think your car might be frozen shut. It's probably not. It's probably just locked. I still can't stop laughing. It's been a week since it's happened and it's so embarrassing. We had multiple snowstorms like last week. I drove 4 days last week, and 3 out of the 4 days I hit many snowstorms in all my drives. So like every time now I go out to my car, I literally take my keys and I go, unlock it, Katie.